How y'all doing? Deciding to holler at y'all. Shashi T, the narcissist survivor. This is my expertise. Um, this is a very, I wouldn't even say easy topic to cover because I went through a lot. I went through a whole lot to know what I know. But welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hit the like button. That send it into the algorithm so other people can get a chance to hear about it and learn about this. And I make these videos for people that might be in the middle of going through some narcissistic abuse, or for some people that might not know about it and could encounter it. And it's one of those things where if you've never been through it, you probably won't see it coming. Even if I explained it to you, you wouldn't see it coming. You might. It's more of something you got to go through. I would imagine everybody that into narcissistic content has either went through it in a real tough way. I don't know. It would be hard to just see somebody just caught up in knowing about narcissist content and they don't really know no narcissist or nothing like that, or they haven't really been hurt by a narcissist. That would be, but I mean, I know people are into a lot of stuff, so I could see somebody doing that though. I could see somebody just into thinking they know. Like if you ran into a real narcissist, you would know you ran into a narcissist. Like it would be no without a shadow of a doubt. You know, but I just what drove me here is just going through a bunch of abuse and going through a bunch of stuff with people and not knowing what I was going through. I really, really wish that they would have talked about this genre a little bit earlier. I really, really wish that I could have got this knowledge a little earlier, because it could have saved me a lot of trouble, saved me a lot of pain, a lot of time, a lot of years. But I got it now, so here I am, Sometimes I flow a little better when I'm off camera, because I know y'all can hear my voice, so I flow a little better when I'm off camera sometimes. I got a lot of videos of me talking, a lot of videos of me, so you want to know what I look like. But somebody asked me what it's like to heal from narcissistic abuse, and the way you heal from it, it's kind of weird, man, because like I just take you through the stages. It's like it's sad because like when you first start to heal from narcissistic abuse, you really don't even be understanding how much healing you got to do. It's like I'm gonna just take you from square one, to make a video out of it. It's like when you first realize you got to heal from narcissistic abuse, it's like you realize like, damn, it's gonna be an uphill battle. You be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be tough. Like that's the one thing, like especially if you going through a fresh discard, like say for instance you discarded like within the first month or so, you be like, man, what the hell is going on? Like what the hell just happened? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, when they was with you, they consumed all your thoughts and kind of drove you crazy. So when they like rip themselves out of your life, it create like a crazy effect, because it's like they just like boop, like just pull themselves out your life, and it kind of send you into like a free fall, like, and you realize, damn, I got a lot of healing to do. This person just really vanished out of my life like this. This is crazy. Like it'd be hard for you to believe at first. You're like, wait a minute, like I know this person, because when they discard you, at first you don't even be realizing it at first. At first, it's like, damn, I noticed. I can feel like they broke up with me. Did they really just vanish? And like they'll vanish. You know what I'm saying? Because they know the effect that it'll have on you. That's the whole reason why they do that, just to hurt you, man. It's kind of like I say, I did not know that people were like this. I did not know these kind of people existed. I really didn't know. It's still shocking to me sometimes. It's almost like if this was a bad dream and somebody was like, "Oh, these people really don't exist." I'd be like, "Okay, cool," because I still can't believe these kind of people exist. I'd have been like, "Oh, okay, cool," because I thought it was for real. I thought it was some really these grown people out here destroying people. What up? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? If somebody would have told me that a narcissist was a bad dream, I would really be like, "Okay, that makes sense," because ain't no way I met this person and they like act like they was like the love of my life and then they just cut like that. Like that okay, that was a bad dream. No, that shit is real. These people really are like a nightmare walking. You know what I'm saying? And it's really sad what they do to people, especially if you ain't got no tough skin, but it's like when you healed, cause somebody and it was sad. Some of the comments I'd be like, damn, like I'd be reading some of the comments and I'd be thinking like, damn, like, is this really real? Like, this ain't a troll. Like, this person is real. And then you know what? I can't even say that it's fake because I know how hurt you people really be. So like that's like people be like, man, I don't even have the strength to go on, or man, I'm still thinking about like and you know what? I can see that because it's a real tough process, man. But like when you're trying to heal, first of all, you got to embrace the fact that you're trying to heal. See, the narcissist, they kind of keep you like an open wound if you let them. My day going pretty good. It's going pretty good. How y'all day going? Y'all day going pretty good. How y'all 2026 coming along? Hope it's good. I really do like, and I've been saying y'all comments. Y'all really been rocking with me. Like to me, I'm gonna be honest. Like a lot of this stuff is kind of surreal to me because I was like, I can't believe that like I went through. Cause when I be talking to y'all, making these videos, I don't be rehearsing this stuff or nothing. Like these be real events from my life. Like these are really ways that I feel. So it's like I know this is real. I know this is a real thing because I'll just make a video and the video will be like, just a video out of a regular day in my life or what happened with the narcissist, and it gets so much feedback. So it's like, damn, this stuff is really real. But it's like, yeah, when you heal, the crazy part about when you heal, you won't even realize you healed. That's the coldest part about it. It's like when you start healing, man, you won't even know you healed. You'll just look up and realize you haven't been thinking about this person, you haven't been tripping off this person, and you've been kind of living your life and being. You'll just kind of you'll get back to being who you was. Like you'll realize that you nowhere near the person who you was. You know what I'm saying? And that's really what it be like. When you heal, you don't be that person no more. That person who you was when you was with the narcissist, that person who you was like the few months or that year before you even met the narcissist, like you don't even be that whole person. Like you heal so much you don't even be nowhere near the person you was when the narcissist had you. Or when around the time when they first had you. You just turn into a whole nother person when you heal. Now and you have to be careful because you're susceptible to go back or to meet another narcissist. So I advise you, because a lot of people run around unhealed. Man, you know how many people that have been through narcissistic abuse and haven't healed from it and don't even know and just living their life? It's a lot of people like that. You know how you see them people and you be like, she met that dude and she went crazy, or he met that dude and they went crazy. They be the meta narcissist. You see them people, they never was the same after they dated this person, or they never was the same after they dated that person. They had dated a narcissist. Now you know what it be. When you see them girls and they be and dated this dude and they break up with him, next thing you know they cut all their hair off and they doing they a different person. You know, It's like that abuse will do that to you. Cause you gotta heal. You gotta you got to really heal, man. You got to really sit back and you got to wrap your mind around. Cause you're gonna have to. Narcissistic abuse ain't nothing. You can't just take a licking and keep on taking with this. This is something you got to really sit back and like do some spiritual, you know, research and kind of get yourself together. Cause you went through some shit, man. But it's like I don't know. Like when I was in the middle of healing and when it was fresh, I used to like think about the person all the time. Like I wake up thinking about them. I would like go to sleep thinking about them. Like I get on Facebook, I would just, everything I do, I would be thinking about them. And it's like it be making you ruminate too much. You stop all that rumination and you just start thinking about other stuff. You know, you cut your losses and you realize that's over with. You know, and it feels good. Being healed feels good, man. I'm not gonna lie, it's a great feeling. Um, but the thing about being healed is it's not even one of them. Like you don't think it's gonna be one of them like triumphant, like I'm healed, yes, like I'm finally over it. It's not even like that. It's not even like that. It's like when you get healed, you just kind of go back to being who you was. Like it's almost like you be healed, but like the biggest part of the healing is you just kind of go back to being who you was. Life go back to how it was. You know, even it go back to even before you met the narcissist, like way before. You know, you know, you don't hate them. You know, you don't hate them, but you don't love them neither. But it's like you just don't have like it's almost like I put it like this. Like when I first was healing, like if I probably would have saw the narcissist somewhere, I don't want to say something to him. Like I probably would have ran up to him and said something, or like ran up to him and cussed him out, or wanted answers or something, or just wanted them to see me or something. It's like now, if I saw the narcissist out somewhere and they didn't see me, I wouldn't even say nothing to them. That's how you know I'm healed. That's what healed feels like. Like you know when you first go through it, man, you see the narcissist somewhere, you're gonna want to say something to him. You want to walk past him, you're gonna want to do something. When you heal, and you'll see the narcissist somewhere and leave the store. That's how you know you healed. Like say for instance, if I went inside the mall and I seen a narcissist in the mall, like by herself and everything, I would leave the mall. Like I wouldn't want to see. I wouldn't leave her out of anger or nothing. You pass that, and you don't even want to give yourself a chance to even see what that's like. Like that's what healed is like. Healed is even being healed, even even being healed is kind of like I wouldn't say it's hard to explain, but it's kind of hard to explain. Even being healed is kind of hard. But in a nutshell, that's what it's like. You just don't have no energy for it. Like that you realize you gave energy to a full grown person for no reason. Like you feel kind of played a little bit. You know, you gave that much of yourself up for nothing. So it's like you forgive yourself for being such a fool. You know, you forgive yourself for not having no backbone. You forgive yourself for being so desperate. And you kind of like have a disgust for them people. Like you know, I have a like with my narcissist, like I don't hate them. I just kind of I feel bad for them. Like I feel bad for them because it's like they missed out on something real good. And you know, I don't even get caught up in that. You know, I don't get caught up in, oh, you missed out on the best thing you could have, because somebody else gone, man. Don't even get caught up in that. When you heal, you don't even care about none of that. You don't be caring about none of that. You be just so happy to have yourself back. You know, and that's how I am. I'm just so happy to have myself back. And especially if you're a creative person. Like, people don't understand how much the narcissist holds them back. The narcissist holds your life back. The narcissist holds your confidence back. The narcissist holds your blessings back. So when you heal, you're gonna be just So happy off all you getting all your blessings again. You're gonna be so healed off of being able to move again. Like once you get healed, you're gonna be just so happy to be and found yourself that you're not even gonna look at that shit like that. You're not even gonna look back like I told you so. You're gonna be on with your life, man. On with your life. You know. But I know what it's like though. Trust me. Cause at first I was trying to I ain't gonna say I was being a little hard on y'all. I was. But I had to think about it, man. This shit really some. Nah, I had to think about it. Nah, there's some really some stuff to get to heal from. Like this ain't easy, cause it wasn't. It took me a little while. It took me a little while, and I did no contact. But like I say, narcissists teach you how to deal with them. So by the time all this stuff happened, you already know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's like I be realizing I be having dreams like this whole time. I've been having dreams about like where I'm at now. It's kind of like deja vu a little bit. It's kind of weird. Like the healed version I am without the narcissist, I kind of feel like it's deja vu. Like I've seen this version of me before in like a dream or something. You know. But yeah, that's all. The person. That was the question. What does it feel like to be healed? I don't have no idea. Man, it's gonna take some time. It's gonna take some time, but you'll get over it. That's why sometimes I be wanting to just talk to y'all. I be really feeling like I'm telling you, man. I be wanting to open up a little hotline where y'all can call me or do some coaching about this stuff to help y'all get over it. Cause I'm real good at motivating people and stuff. And first thing I would tell you, stop looking at their social media. You're gonna have to do that. You gotta stop looking at their social media. I know probably a few of y'all probably like, damn, how am I gonna do that? How am I not gonna look at their social media? You got to stop looking at their social media. Matter of fact, that's like number one. That's number one. Like no glimpses, no. I'm gonna just look at the default and not look at the pictures. None of that. Like you got to literally not look at their social media. That's out. Number two, the second thing you gotta do is you gotta get rid of all their pictures and stuff. Get rid of all the pictures, and you gotta do like I did. I just went and got a whole new phone. But get rid of all the pictures, stuff like that. You know, people that know them don't really deal with them no more. That's just somebody that you have to. But you gotta kind of go out your way, like part of like if you say for instance if you took this certain freeway to their house all the time, don't take that freeway no more. Say for instance you used to go um, order pizza from this spot with them all the time. Don't go to that pizza spot no more. Like you gotta kind of go. I'm telling you. I'm trying to tell y'all what y'all gotta do to heal. Healing from narcissistic abuse is hard. It's not easy. It's not. You're not gonna be able to just. I'm gonna just sit up and time gonna go by and it's gonna heal. Like it ain't. It ain't. I mean, some stuff. A lot of stuff is like that, but not with this. Because the way I don't know what it is. It's like it's a certain. To me, I be thinking like, man, God be speaking to us in different ways. You know, God speaks to us in different ways. He works in mysterious ways. He got a different language. We're all his children. Different ways for us to interpret the 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 thoughts and the spiritual, I guess, spiritual messages from like another realm that's hitting your subconscious. But I think the reason why people ruminate on narcissistic relationships so much, and this is just my analysis and what I be thinking. Y'all know I be thinking about. I be coming up with my own philosophies with a lot of this stuff. I think you ruminate about the narcissist so much when they're not around, or when they discard you because it was so fake when they was in front of you. I think that's one of the main. I think that's one of the reasons that while you was around them, thinking you was creating a memory, they had in their mind the whole time that they was gonna leave you. And it's like it's kind of weird. You go back and you think about it. You let it replay in your mind a little bit, and you kind of could see like, damn, okay, I could see how this. I could see now. I could see how this person future faked me and didn't have no real intent on building nothing with me. It was all a future fake. And you go back and you look at it. It felt like a future fake a little bit when you was there. And see, that's another part of being healed. When you healed, you able to look back at the relationship from the outside in. It's kind of like, you know how you go see a movie again for the second time and you can see stuff you didn't see before. It's like that's how it is when you break up and look back at the relationship. You're like, damn, okay. Now I see why this person did that. Because you'll realize the narcissist was making everything harder. You don't realize that when you with them. When you with them, it's like they trying to get there faster. They want to get there late. They want to use this. They want to use that. And it's like when you go back and look at it, the narcissist was doing everything they could possibly do to make. Man, look, I used to get migraine headaches. I used to have migraines, real bad migraines and stuff, right? Like I go and I think back about like what the narcissist would try to do to me when I had migraines. It's like it's childish. Like, but while I was with the narcissist, it's like it was fair game. Like that's why you got to get healed because you could look at how crazy and how thrilled this person was, and like how crazy you had to be to even entertain that. That's why I tell you, when you get healed, you're not even that person no more. That person who went through that, you're not that person no more at all. That's a big part of being healed. You're not that person. And then I'm telling you, I'm so glad that this narcissistic content is blowing up the way it is. I'm so glad that people are starting to, cause bad people is bad people, man. It's a lot of people that'll read up on narcissists and know that that's not them. It's a lot of people that could listen to this stuff that me and the narcissist content creators be talking about, and it's a lot of people that could say, "Man, that ain't me. I would that I'm cool. Thank God that ain't me." But it's a whole lot of people that's gonna hear this stuff and know that you talking about them and act like they don't know. Cause there's so many people. Man, this stuff describes so many people. I mean, I can't. I still to this day sometimes it'd be hard to believe that narcissism is really a thing. Like I can't believe I stumbled up on this, and it was already a. I'm a YouTuber, and it was already a lane too for this. I couldn't believe it, and I'm telling you, I'm telling you, when I first found out about narcissism, it blew my mind because I was like, I have never read up on something on somebody that was so accurate. It was like almost spooky. Like it was so accurate. Like my mouth was. Oh, I was just stoked. Like, oh my God. This is literally how people be treating me. I wasn't going crazy. These people really been doing. I'm like, man, I'm like, I could not believe this was a real thing. I'm telling you, to this day, I'm still like, and I talk about, like people say, well, don't talk about the narcissist and don't talk about your narcissistic experiences. And I mean, I could see you not talking about that if you're not on the internet. But if you on the internet, man, talk about it. It's a lot of good stuff, you know. I just made my few videos, and the crazy part about, I'm telling you, man, this is like, it's hard to believe that there's people out there that shun learning about this stuff. I know tons of people. I try to talk to them. They're like, oh yeah, what? Yeah, I heard it be a narcissism, whatever. Anyway, and it's just like, okay, when you run into one of them, you know. But it's crazy, man. It's crazy. I just be making these lives and just, you know, trying to inspire people and just letting y'all know that, man, we safe and we good, and just keep getting healed, man. Keep getting healed. You know, for the person that asked me what it feel like to be healed, you know, you gonna find out. I can tell you what mine feels like, but you gonna find out. It'll feel just like you think it will feel. You just don't be thinking about it. Like I think about it to make videos. Like before I used to think about it and make a video. No, I mean before I used to yeah, think about it, make a video. Now I gotta make a video so I think about it. And it's still effective. Like, don't get me wrong, it ain't like I didn't fell off. But like, nah, man, when it's fresh, that'd be the best time. I would advise y'all to start making content. I would advise y'all to start making content if you've been through it, because I'm telling you, people need to know. I'm telling you about when I was going through what I was going through. I'm telling you, if I would have ran across one of these, man, if I would have ran across one of these narcissists, it's almost a blessing that I didn't. Because I would have went straight to my narcs like it's over. Like, okay, like the way crazy people be seeing stuff on the internet and then trying to come be in real life, but they be crazy, you know, be about nothing. Like this time it would have really been about something. Let me would have let me would have about like, let me see, anytime in them in them years ago. I ain't even gonna say pinpoint no years just in case people listen to me, but I would have had somebody say, if they don't see your point of view, they're a narcissist. If they want to destroy you, they're a narcissist. If you feel like they value this, they're a narcissist. Whoever there, I would have came back like, okay, I know exactly what all this little weird stuff you be doing. I know exactly what it is now. I know exactly what all this stuff is now. I would come back just like that. I read up on this. I know what this stuff is now. I know you can't change. It was seeming like you couldn't change. You know, that's what I would be thinking, man. It was seeming like you couldn't change anyway. But I ran into this thing called narcissism, and you are exactly. It's no denying it. That's why I say when you get a narcissist, you gonna know you got one. All that I don't know if I got a narcissist. You gonna know. It ain't gonna be no guessing or nothing. You gonna know exactly what you got. You know. But no, I just had to get at y'all. You know. Just tell y'all what it's like to be healed, man. And how I feel, and it's possible. It's very possible, but you just gotta, when you heal, you can't look back. Like a lot of y'all still looking back. A lot of y'all healing, but y'all like, but what if and all that. Man, look, you gotta make it like you're not even thinking about the narcissist in that kind of way no more. Judy, what up, Judy? I ain't even see you. My bad, Judy. How you been? But yeah, I'm just getting at y'all about this narcissist stuff, man. It's a beautiful life, man, to be healed, man. You just ain't worried about nothing. You ain't got no worries. I never was in a rush to be in a big time relationship even before I met the narcissist. Not saying I don't want to be in one or nothing like that, but it's just like I wasn't in a rush to just go get in a relationship right after I got out of a relationship. I was just you'd be so happy to have yourself back. And it be seeming like you lost yourself for a long time too. It be seeming like you lost yourself and you be with a narcissist for like a year, feel like you was with a narcissist for 5 years. You know? But healing feels good. It really does. And it's possible. It take time. It's gonna take you about a good year, you know. But you'll get it though.